Dear brothers and sisters, I'm Jesse with Living Tree Community Foods. We're in the midst of Berkeley, home of one of the world's greatest universities, a center of innovation and creativity. And today, we're going to be making a very special green drink. A green drink for winter. What is a green drink? Good question. And basically, in an ordinary kitchen blender, you add spring water, and then you add things such as kale, Swiss chard, romaine lettuce, collard greens. Collards, by the way, are the closest cousins to kale. Spinach, but of course. And you blend that up. In our case, we're going to be supercharging the drink by adding a handful of wheatgrass. But we're going to do better than that. These times call us to energize ourselves, to become as vivacious, streaming, flowing, bubbling, and exemplifying life forces more than at any other time. So therefore, instead of using spring water, we're going to be using a very special juice for our base. A juice made from pomegranates, purple sweet potato, carrots, and celery. Can you handle that? Can you relate to that? It's called vivacity. So, let us begin. We'll start with the pomegranates. So here we have it. All of this juice, a whole bowl of juice from one single pomegranate. And let's pour that into our blender. And next, we're going to be juicing a purple sweet potato. And now, how about some carrots? So we have our purple sweet potato, carrot juice, and now for some celery. There we go. So we have our base, and let's just add a mandarin orange. And a lemon, which I've peeled. And let's blend that up. And now the fun part begins. How about starting with some kale, but of course everyone says it's the most nutritious of greens, and they happen to be right in this case. So here, let's add some leaves of kale. Yeah. And now, what about Swiss chard? But of course, all these greens, may I say, are grown by family farmers here in California. Maybe most of them by the wonderful folks with Full Belly Farm, one of the most outstanding organic farms in the world, right here in California. So here, I want to add a leaf or two of Swiss chard. And now, how about some romaine lettuce? This is you will admit, a magnificent head of romaine lettuce. We are so blessed. Here it is with the onset of winter, and we have these magnificent greens. So, a couple leaves of romaine lettuce. And finally, some spinach, also grown, I may say, by Full Belly Farm, just north of here. full belly form. Here we go. Okay. So where have we come so far? We have added kale. We've added we haven't added collard greens. Collards, by the way, are the closest cousins to kale and equally nutritious in my humble estimation. So collard greens, let's add some collard greens. So what have we done? We have added kale, Swiss chard, romaine lettuce, spinach, and collard greens. And now we're not going to stop there, however, but we're going to supercharge our drink with wheatgrass. But of course, look at the vivacity. Every single blade of grass intoning praises and thanks, filled with life force, filled with the same life force that courses through the universe, through the galaxies, through the stars, through the asteroids. So here we go. A bunch of wheatgrass to sort of top things off. But of course, do not hesitate to add garlic, fresh turmeric, and ginger. A couple cloves of garlic, a bit of fresh turmeric, a slice or two of fresh ginger gives it wonderful taste. So here we have it, a green drink for winter. And I drink to you, brothers and sisters, and to our forebears who brought us through and continue to bring us through. And what great nation survived the Depression of the 1930s with 25% unemployment, and then all of a sudden switched to becoming the arsenal of democracy, and fielded great armies fully equipped, which rid the world of radical evil. What a tremendous achievement. There is so much life force, and we're called upon once again, each one of us, the times demand that we help with the renewal, regeneration, and recreation of this great nation. That's our task, brothers and sisters, the task of this generation. Let us go forward, let us stream with vivacity. So I drink to you, to the life forces at the grassroots, my privilege to share with you. You might want to hit the subscribe button down below and maybe even give us a like. Your comments, suggestions, and criticisms are treasured by us. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my humble words, my privilege to share. I thank you.